If mn is given by 0 to pi by 2 cos power mx sin nx dx, then prove that I mn equal to 1 upon m plus n plus m upon m plus n, I m minus 1 and minus 1, and also evaluate I 5, 3. So let's consider the question. I mn is 0 to pi by 2 integral cos power mx sin nx dx. We use integration by part. So cos power mx intact, integration of sin nx minus cos nx upon n, then limits 0 to pi by 2 minus differentiation of this thing m cos m minus 1x times minus sin x times minus cos nx upon n dx, limits 0 to pi by 2. So if we put the limits here 0, or we can write minus 1 upon n outside, and then cos power nx cos nx limits 0 to pi by 2 minus 0 to pi by 2. And here m upon n can be taken out, m upon n 0 to pi by 2, and then we can write other things. So it will become cos power m minus 1 x times sin x times cos nx dx. So when we evaluate, we will get from here minus 1. So this will give 1 by n minus m upon n 0 to pi by 2 cos power m minus 1 x times sin x times cos nx dx. Now we replace this by using formula of sin a minus b. So let's write it sin n minus 1x. We evaluate it, so it will become sin nx, sin nx cos x minus cos nx sin x. In our question, we need cos nx sin x. We need this thing. So we can shift this to LHS. Cos nx sin x is equal to sin nx cos x minus sin n minus 1x. So this value, if we replace here, so what do we get? We will get I mn equal to 1 upon n minus m upon n integration 0 to pi by 2 times cos power m minus 1x times this thing sin nx cos x minus sin n minus 1 x whole dx. Now we write it further 1 upon n minus m upon n 0 to pi by 2. Here cos x, and this is cos power n minus 1x, will make it cos power mx. And sin nx dx, we separate, and then this minus sign, this is minus sign, so it will become plus. So we can write it as plus m upon n integration 0 to pi by 2, and then cos m minus 1x sin n minus 1x dx. So we can write this I mn equal to 1 upon n minus m upon n integration. This thing can be written as, this is same thing as a question. So again, we can write it as I mn plus m upon n integration. So this we can write as not integration. We can use the notation. So this can be written as I m minus 1 comma n minus 1, because this is cos power n minus 1 and the sin n minus 1. So we have got the first result. This thing we have proved. Now we have to evaluate this. So for that purpose, we put the values. So let's take this term to LHS and then we take common. So we will get 1 plus m upon n times I m n will be equal to 1 upon n plus m upon n times I m minus 1 n minus 1. We further simplify and then we multiply each term by n. So what do we get? M plus n times I m n equal to 1 upon n plus, here divided by n is also there, plus m upon n I m minus 1 n minus 1. Now we multiply by n upon m plus n. So what do we get? From LHS it will disappear and in RHS it will appear. So we will get I mn equal to 1 upon m plus n plus m upon m plus n times I m minus 1 n minus 1. Now we need I 5 3. It means m equal to 5 n equal to 3. So we evaluated I 5 3 will be equal to, this will become 1 upon 8 plus this will become 5 upon 8 and here we will get m minus 1 means 4 and this will become 2. Now suppose this is equation number 1. Now again in same equation we put m equal to 4 n equal to 2 here. So we get I 4 2 equal to 1 upon 6 plus 4 upon 6 and then this will become 1 again, it will reduce. So it will become I 3 1. Suppose this is equation number 2. Now again we put m equal to 3 and n equal to 1 here in this equation. So we will get I 3 1 equal to 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 and this time this will become I 2 0. So we can write it further, 3 by 4 and I 2 0 means 0 to pi by 2. Power of cos is 2 and power of sine will become 0, that is not power, this is in terms of sine, sine 0x. So dx. So this term will become 0. So if this term becomes 0, then we don't have to evaluate it. We will get just 1 by 4. So we can say I 3 3 1 is equal to 1 by 4. So we put this value here to get I 4 2 and then the whole value is placed here. So let's evaluate I 4 2 first. I 4 2 will be equal to 1 by 6 plus 4 by 6 times 1 by 4. So this will become 1 by 3. So value of I 4 2 means value of this term we have got as 1 by 3. We put this value here to get I 5 3. So I 5 3 will be equal to 1 by 8 plus 5 by 8 times value of I 4 2, that is 1 by 3. So we can simplify it. So on simplification, we will get 8 upon 24, which is equal to 1 by 3. And that is our answer. Thank you for watching.